Welcome to ChampionsHeart. You can't play boxing. Featuring boxing addict Johnny Farache and friends from superfans to superstars. Let's roll.
Hey, boxing fans. Today on You Can't Play Boxing, I have former IBF Super Middleweight Champion and bronze medalist Andre Dirrell. What's up, champ?
What's going on, my man? Thanks for having me.
Man, thanks for being on my show. I appreciate you ready to talk some boxing. How is you and yours during COVID?
Man, pretty good, man. None of my family, as I know, has been infected. But we're all good in Michigan, and we're all good here at home, man. We've been keeping the family safe, quarantined, of course. And with my wife being pregnant, I've been doing all the shopping and everything else. But as you can see, I've been taking care of myself, man. So, man, God has blessed through this COVID crisis.
That's good to hear, champ. That's good to hear. Speaking of family, you come from a long family of pugilists. Your whole family, you've been in the boxing business for a long time.
Yeah, I come from a boxing family, man. My grandfather grew up with Muhammad Ali at 15, 16 years old. They pretty much was in the gym together all the time. My grandfather hung out with him. He was a huge motivation for my grandfather, which in turn caused him to get us into boxing. Once he separated and went to the Army, Ali went off and continued his career boxing, and we all know who he has become. That was my grandfather's motivation, man, and he turned out with 2 champions under his belt, man. I was raised up with my uncle fighting, my big brother, as well as my little brother, Andre Dirrell, 2-time WBC world champion, former WBC world champion.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, man, we've been doing this our entire lives, man. My career, I've been doing this for 27 years, but I've been really doing it my whole entire life, man. Boxing is pretty much all we know, you know, when it comes to sports. So it runs heavy. It runs pretty heavy.
It sure does. It runs deep in the Dirrell family. I bet when instead of giving out pacifiers, they just put a mouthpiece in, right?
You hear me? Makes a lot of sense, right?
Yes,
in
sir,
fact,
sir.
I'm naming the son I'll be having within another week. His name is Ali.
Wow, there you go. Love that. Congrats and early congrats to you, champ. Really
Appreciate
congrats. Because you had a phenomenal amateur career. Made it to the Olympics on a great Olympic team back in 2004. Talk a little bit about that experience.
Man, it was fun, man. It's really hard to put into words, man. I can tell you this, man. We had an awesome time. I haven't since been anything like it. The sports atmosphere, you're with all of the top athletes in America representing your country. And when you say that, when I say representing my country, I really mean that in every sense of the word, man. It almost felt like another war, only against countries, and the camaraderie was, you know, better. You know, I was with the basketball players. I was right next to Yao Ming, Richard Jefferson, all of the big players, man. We went to a lot of different events. We enjoyed ourselves. I seen Venus Williams was there as well, and I got a chance to meet her. I didn't get a chance to go to the opening ceremony, which kind of sucked, man, but I had to fight the next day, and so I missed it. But nevertheless, we all sat there in the media room and watched all the athletes that couldn't actually attend the opening ceremonies. You know, but man, we had a blast there, man, watching the flame take off all the way to competition. And I had 4 bouts leading up to my defeat to Gennady Golovkin, which I believe I beat. Everybody believed I beat him, actually, man. I beat him probably 4 months prior, and really didn't feel like I had too much of a problem in the Olympics, but nevertheless, I came out with a bronze medal, man. Very, very happy to have represented my country, and would love to do it again if it was ever possible.
It's a different type of purpose, though, right? The boxing has a different purpose when you went there for the Olympics and that team.
Absolutely.
And that environment.
You're fighting for everyone. You're fighting for your country. I mean, it sounds a lot like when you're talking about the Army or the Navy. Of course, it's not the same thing, but we're representing that flag in every sense of the word, man. And you just feel it, man. When you have a sense of togetherness like that, man, nothing compares, man. No athletic event in the world can compare to the Olympic Games. None.
Obviously, that then catapulted you into your pro career, and so important, especially then. That was a little bit pre-social media days, so one way to get really noticed and be noticed was the Olympics.
Yeah.
You went with that team, and I remember it well. I remember it very well. You and Andre Ward were the two Andres there we talked about.
Yep. Most definitely. We both came out with the medal. Went on to have good careers, man. Great careers, actually. I didn't get everything I wanted in this career, not as of yet. I'm still fighting while Andre Ward has retired, but I can't wait to get back in the ring again and make this last run, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm in great shape right now, working with Kevin Cunningham in West Palm Beach. So things are going really well right now, man. And yeah, man, we've had quite a sweep over the years, man. What has it been now? 14, 15 years professional.
2004, yeah, it was Olympics, so yeah, maybe 15 years.
That's a blessing to have a boxing career in that length of time and still be healthy, man. And I feel great.
Let's talk about another experience, and they don't really do this often, but the Super 6 tournament. At the time, it wasn't something that was done often, and they took the top 6 super middleweights in the world and put them into a tournament. All the promoters got together, and I don't know how that happened, but it did. And talk about that experience a little bit.
Man, that was quite an experience, man. That's when I was definitely put on my first big stage, in there with the top athletes as far as Abraham Froch, Miguel Kessler, and then me, Andre Ward, and Jermaine Taylor. The media coverage on that, it just blew up, man. We were the talk of boxing. Like the Super 6, what they did at that time, they actually held a couple of the belts, the WBA and the WBC. And I fought Froch. I feel like they didn't give me the decision, along with a lot of other people that can pretty much back me up on that one. Most definitely. But I've had that was another experience that I'll never forget, man. One of the highlights of my career, for sure. Like I said, I believe I defeated Froch. We don't fought Abraham. We know how that turned out, and I had the tournament.
That definitely stayed with you for a while too, because that took you out of the game for a minute.
It did, man. It was a pretty trying time for me, man. When you get hit by one of the hardest guys in the game, people think you're playing about it, man. That's quite an experience, man. But that's something I long forgot, man. But nevertheless, man, that was my first time being put in the limelight, and it felt great, man. It was pretty awesome, man.
Beautiful moment. I watched it all live, every one of the fights, being a true boxing fan. Of course, was cheering you all on. I was cheering on all the U.S., still cheering on USA. So you guys brought that USA love from the Olympics right into the Super 6.
Didn't we? I was put up there as one of the favorites. They had Froch and Abraham, though, like highlighting everyone. And then you see how I dominated Froch and see how Andre Ward dominated Kessler. And, man, we just turned the whole thing around, man. Like I said, man, Andre Ward went on to win that one. And like I said, I had an illustrious career, but that was a really, really good experience, man. I ended up traveling into Germany for that, the UK for that. I went a lot of places, man. I enjoyed myself very much in the Super 6.
Beautiful. I was secretly hoping for an Andre versus Andre final.
We were as well, but my career didn't pan out like I wanted to for us to eventually meet up. It wasn't something the crowd wanted to see. They really wanted to see it in the Super 6, but it couldn't happen in the Super 6. So we just never had the opportunity to really meet up, And I just moved on my career with all positivity. It taught me a lot. It gave me a lot. Yep. And I'm just moving forward and just loving the rest of my career, man.
Love it for the love of boxing you've had since you were an infant, and you're bringing that right on to now. So let's talk about now, my man. You're down here in Florida, correct? Still?
Yeah.
Okay, good. You're down here in Florida. You're training. You had a fight in December. You had a KO. And then fucking COVID messed everybody up.
Right.
But, so what you got working on now?
We were set to fight every 4 months to get me back on a good run, just to get me, my engine running after I had broke my leg and I came back from the surgery. So we were going pretty good. We had our first fight, got the victory. And like you said, the COVID hit, man. And been talking to Al, and Al said we're going to get back on the right track again. So fighting is starting back up, man. So I'll be expecting a call really soon. Like I said, I'm in the gym almost every day. I'm sore as heck right now because I had some great sparring in a couple of days ago. Nice. And then we got a great workout in yesterday as well. You know, so we're seeing where to go with that. But we know we'll be getting the call pretty soon.
Beautiful, beautiful. Let's step back real quick to you were training again, looking for a fight, and then you broke your leg. You broke, what was it? You broke your leg, right? Your femur or something?
After the Uzatagi fight, I had immediate surgery on my knee because I had arthritis in it. It was tight. And I found out I had arthritis in my knee. Got the surgery in my knee. Recovered from the surgery after like maybe a month and a half, 2 months, probably longer, 3 months. Like 3 months, I'm sorry. And then right when I was getting back in the groove of things, I started playing soccer with my 2 boys and broke my leg playing soccer, my fibula bone. And I took another 4 months off or 5 months off or however long it was. Man, it totaled a year for sure. And I was still in good spirits though, man. Training really hard. New Year's came up. I enjoyed my New Year's with my family. Got the call. I'll be back in the ring, man. So I'm just finally happy to be back in that groove. Just having a whole body, in other words, you know,
right.
And just working for something great right now.
Beautiful, beautiful. Question: if you and your brother, you've obviously sparred along the way. Do you guys still work together?
No, we haven't worked in years. Me and my brother haven't worked in years. He got the call to fight Canelo. So if he fights Canelo, I want to work with him for that. I want to help him prepare for that.
Nice.
We have to fight first.
He's a dog too. He could take that fight,
isn't he?
It sure is, my man. Well, hey, I appreciate you coming on and chatting with me, Dre, man. You're always so gracious and cool and everything, and I look forward to you coming back. And so we'll be looking out for your next fight, and after that, we'll chat again. And dream big, live large, love life, Dre, and we're going to see you again, okay?
That's right, Johnny. I appreciate it.
Thank you, brother, man. Brotherly love.
You can't play boxing.
Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Dre, I appreciate you, man. Brotherly love.
You got it.
See you and the family. I'll see you soon.
Yep, you will.
All right, brother. Do well.